Hello, good people of the internet. My name is George. I'm going to give you what I hope to be is a quick tutorial of my Peavey Vypyr amp. It's the Peavey Vypyr X2. This is the 40 watt model. It has some great features. It comes with, well, I got the Sandpair footswitch with it. I think it's essential. It's got built-in Bluetooth. It's got a built-in looper. All kinds of crazy tones, 38 built-in effects, everything from distortion, overdrive, delay, reverb, tube screamer, chorus, flanger, pitch shifter, crazy settings, tremolo. The amp has 4 channels. All 4 channels have 4 different presets. So on channel 1, for example, channel 1, I set it up for a clean sound. I set it up for the tube screamer. Little overdrive. Little distortion. So a lot going on here. Tons of other effects. Now I'll show you what a really cool feature on here is the looper. So it gives you a 30-second loop. I've pre-done one and it's very easy to do. You hit 2 buttons, you go into the looper mode. You need the foot switch to do the looper. It won't just work from the amp. You press button 4, it starts recording. Press button 4 again, it stops recording. And then you just hit button 3 to play, and again, button 4 to stop the playback. So G minor. Then I can solo over top. Basic stuff there. But what I loved about this was it really, I just used to set up little 4-chord progressions and just I learned how to solo with this. It was fantastic. Now, if you don't have a foot switch to do the looper, that's fine. You can use your phone, and this has Bluetooth. I think I'm connected. You think I prepare this stuff ahead of time? You'd be wrong. So I use a little app called ChordBot, and I just put in E minor, C, and D. Now, the only downfall is when your best friend starts shit bombing you with reels because he's bored at work, all the little bings are coming through the amp. Love when that happens when you're playing live. Okay, so we got the looper, we got the Bluetooth, tones on amps on this thing. So this is where I gotta move the camera and it gets awkward. We're going to turn the Bluetooth off because it shines in my eyes and it's pretty bright. Okay, so I've got 3 main things. The middle one here is I got 12 different amp models. I got 12 preset foot pedal effects and then 24 different rack effects built in. Here's my channel select. I got channel A, And when I go to A, I got preset 1, preset 2, preset 3, preset 4, just by pushing the button. Select B, I'm on channel 1, 2, 3, 4. So my two channels here, top two channels on this are electric. Third channel is an acoustic guitar. It's designed for acoustic guitars. And then channel D is, of course, for bass guitars, which is really cool. As I said, it models 12 amplifiers. These are the two acoustic models it models. And then these are the two bass amps that it models. Now, I can still use those amps for electric guitar, no problem. It models like, I believe it's going to be like the Fender twin reverb. British, of course, down here, that's Marshall. Classic is your Peavey, your XXX. Now your 6505 are your Eddie Van Halen. They of course have the contract. The 6534, that is the amp. It's the Eddie Van Halen one's a little heavier. So all in all, you got some great options on here. And how it works is, so when it starts off, you're on a clean channel, green. You press the button once, now you've got some overdrive. Press it again, goes red, you're full on distortion. Press it back, you're right back to your clean sound. I will say that the 6505, the 6534, and the XXX, the clean sound is still a little dirty. Those three amps are not super clean, but your British down here, your Marshall, your twin, the Buddha, what a great sounding amp also. We go over to effects. So we've got the top, it starts with your bypass, and then your tremolo, your octaver, your phaser, your rotary spiker. You've got a reverse, which is pretty cool, a pitch shifter, MOG, flanger. You've got a compression, sustain, viral filter, chorus. So the functionality here is you've got your pre-gain, your low, your mid, your high, and your post-gain. And then when you go in edit mode, that's when you go into these. So I want to edit my flanger. Press it, it flashes, I'm in edit mode. These two buttons here now control my parameters, and I can, turn them up or down. These two buttons here now control my delay. So it's got built-in delay. And then in edit mode, you'll also control your reverb. Once you're done at it, you just press it again, you're out of edit mode, and then you're right back to these functions. Control your pre-gain, your low, your mid, your high, your post-gain, and your volume is your volume, right? You've got your Bluetooth is there, external jacks. Now these are the rack mount effects. And how it works is you've got red and green down here. So it's a two-color system. You turn it, you're in red. So whatever the first one is here, it's Tube Screamer before the little slash. And I turn it again, it turns green, and now I'm on the fuzz. And you can see down here, the red and the green to give you that. So then you've got a compression and I don't know what the B stands for. Phaser, and analog phaser, analog flanger, wah and slicer. Don't even know. You got baritone and bass synthesizers, an electric violin and a synthesizer setting. Not sure. 12-string and 7-string simulators, acoustic simulator, bypass. And again, you go into edit mode, it flashes. Two parameters control your effect. Two parameters again control your delay. You got your reverb. And then you press it again, you're out of that. So those are the effects that are all built in. I'm going to put this back up here. I hope I haven't mucked it up too badly. You can still see me. I take it out of the foot switch mode. I look over at my amp and I can see that I am on channel 2 because it's lit up there. I go to my first preset on that, little tremolo.